there, BookTube. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm starting a brand new feature on my channel called Book It. So Book It is a little section where instead of doing reviews or doing tags or giving a book haul or something, today I'm just going to be talking about some book related things. Have a little book discussion, a little book talk. Book talk. That might have been another good title, but for now we're going to stick with Book It, because I like to say book it. So in Book It, we're gonna have like little discussions about book related events, book people would be authors, publishers, anything that is book related that I think that maybe we should talk about. So today, to start off my feature, I have two topics that I really want to discuss. One is Jojo Moyes. Now, you know that I'm a Jojo Moyes fan. I have her poster on my wall, which is something that I haven't done in like 20-something years. It's been like 20 years since I put a poster on my wall, especially a poster of a movie. I don't think I've ever done that. But when Jojo Moyes came to town a few months ago, I got to see her, got to meet her, got her to sign my book. And, you know, I got this poster because the movie was coming out, and I kind of liked it, and I put it up, and I just haven't taken it down yet. But I kind of fell in love with Jojo Moyes' writings. And, you know, after I read Me Before You, and I decided I was going to read some of her other books because she is such a prolific writer, such a successful author. And I decided I was going to start reading all of her books just to see how she has grown, because that's something that I'm really interested in. So I started the year with Me Before You, and then, you know, last week I gave you like my book wrap up, the books that I've read so far this year, and you'll notice, if you were counting, I read 6 Jojo Moyes books, I think. So I read Me Before You, I read After You, I read The Last Letter from Your Lover, The Girl You Left Behind, I read Sheltering Rain, which was one of her earlier books, I read 1+1, that's 6. Is that all that I've read? So I went through the list of books that I thought she'd read, and I thought that there were only 8. So I said, okay, I'm close to being done. Only things left on my list are Windfallen, I think, and The Ship of Brides, which I also have, right? Because I got those from the library. And then somehow I went back on my list because I wanted just to be sure that there were only 2 other books. There aren't just 2 other books. So I have Silver Bay, which I've had for a little while now, and I plan to start reading maybe later today because I just finished the book that I was reading for my challenge. And since I've kind of taken the other book that I took out of my challenge, I can replace this book as my freebie. So I was going to read this evening. So I went into my list to see, you know, if Windfallen, which I also have someplace, is the only other book. It's not, like I said. So here's what else she has written. Here's what else she's written. Foreign Fruit. Okay, keep track with me. Foreign Fruit, Peacock Emporium, Ship of Brides, Silver Bay, which I have, Windfallen, Night Music, Horse Dancer. That's 7 more. And there's a book of short stories called Paris for One. That's 8, 7, 2, 4, 6, 7. That's 8 plus 6. This lady has published at least 14 books. What am I waiting for? Anyway, when I started this project, I was taking notes because I wanted to compare her books just to see, because I remember thinking that Me Before You and After You, because that's the sequel, and The Girl You Left Behind, they had very similar characteristics because they both had main characters, very strong female characters who were like kind of taking care of the male characters in their lives. They also had a very strong sister who they kind of clashed with because they didn't always see eye to eye, and thought that was very interesting. Then in the book 1+1, the female character, she didn't have a sister, but she had a very close best friend who she worked with, who acted kind of like a sister, and she had a teenage stepson who, even though she was tiny and he was bigger, she was kind of looking after him. And so I saw these kind of characteristics kind of weaving, that she was weaving through these similarities being woven. I saw these similarities being woven through her books. And so I said, okay, maybe, I'll check it out just to make some comparisons. But now she's got 14 books. My goodness, when am I going to be done with this project? Anyway, I plan to be done this year. I don't even know if all her books are in the library. I don't even know where to get all of them, because this list that I found some of these books from, they're like obscure publications. I'm gonna go check on Amazon. Anyway, if you've read any other Jojo Moyes books, now I know that there are probably many of us who are true diehard fans, and I know Me Before You is big, After You is big, and Last Letter from Your Lover is probably released in America. 1+1 I know is big. It has a nice green hardcover copy edition. And if you've read more of her books, or if you've read those three and you really like her writing, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you found it. If you found kind of the same kind of similarities that I found and I've been exploring, let's talk about Jojo Moyes, okay? So that was topic number 1 for Book It. So I just want to stay true, okay? So that was topic number 1. Topic number 2 is a little rant. Now, I've been getting, over the last year or so, I've been getting free books for review. Free book in exchange for an honest review. I mean, it can't get much better than that as a reader, right? So I signed up with Blogging for Books, which every month or so, they would send me a book. I would read it, I would review it, I'd post my review on my blog and send them a link to my blog post, and they would send me a new book. I would request a new book and they would send it to me. And so I've gotten lots of books over the year. I've gotten maybe about 12, 13, 14 books, I don't know, because I usually get maybe like one a month. In May, I got my most recent book, which was this book, Find Your Extraordinary by Jessica DeLulu Herring, which I really liked. I posted my review on my blog in May. And since then, I have not been able to upload my post to the Blogging for Books website because something is wrong. Every time I put it in, it says that there is some issue with the server. I've contacted them, I've tweeted them, I've emailed them. They responded to my tweet and said that there was some problem and they were I needed to do it again, try to get it again, so I'd get some kind of reference code and send it in to them. And I've been doing that. I've done that more than once, and I can't get a response. I'm not sure why. It's been more than a month since I've sent in that request. I mean, they email it to me, they ask me to send it, and then I respond. I don't get an answer, so I try again. I send another email, and somehow that system isn't working anymore. Now, listen, I've gotten a lot of books from Blogging for Books. I'm not complaining. I just want to know, is there anybody else who's having this experience? Anyone else who has been a Blogging for Books blogger and is having problems posting their review? Or is it just me? Because I really miss Blogging for Books. Like I said, I've gotten a lot of really cool books, lots of really great books. I got this book from them, The Art of People. I got this book from them, The More of Less. I have several of my nonfiction because I reviewed lots of nonfiction business books from Blogging for Books, and I really miss getting those nonfiction reads for free, miss it. So if anyone's here who has some information about Blogging for Books and why maybe I'm having a problem and you're not, or if you are also having a problem and you just want to send me a comment so we can commiserate and twiddle our thumbs together while we wait for more free books from Blogging for Books, just let me know. So that's my Book It feature for today. Just two topics, because this video is kind of running a little long and I didn't want it to be too long. So this is me signing off for today. That's my Book It feature, episode number 1. Let me know if you liked it. Let me know if you have any suggestions for things that you'd like me to talk about in my new Book It episode. And so thanks for watching. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye.